And so the journey begins. What's up, everybody? It's Yoshi. I know it's kind of late, but I just couldn't resist. If you were here closer to when I started picking up while playing games, you would know that I played Trauma Center. Only for a little bit, but I played it kind of just as a casual thing, just to kind of enjoy myself. And recently I've been looking back on the games and, I'm kind of proud of some of my achievements on here. Granted, I don't have the progress I used to have from the DS, but I still have my achievements on the Wii, showcasing all of the operations that I played through, and all of the hard work that I had to put through just to earn all these different scores. And yeah, it's a lot of work. You have to focus entirely, you have to know exactly what you're building for. Essentially just having good muscle memory and playing the game as best as you can while racking up a lot of points. Not the hardest thing in the world, since this is the Wii version, and the DS is really, really difficult. But it's definitely something to strive for. However, I've grown rusty. I haven't played this game in so long, and surprisingly, I don't have that many hours in it. And so I've kind of been thinking, what if I came back to it? What if I went for an entirely new run, where it's just me trying to get every single excess rank? But not just for this game. I want to do it for every single Trauma Center game that exists. From Trauma Center Under the Knife, all the way to Trauma Team. And that is a monumental task. That is 5 games I have to go through, playing perfectly on every single level. And granted, I still haven't reached 500 subscribers yet, but I wanted to save that challenge for something really special. This is a game that I know and have a lot of progress in. And though I'm not at my peak, not anymore, I still think it'd be something worth trying. And yeah, it's kind of late when I'm starting stream now. I probably won't be streaming for very long. But I figured, why not? Why shouldn't I just start up a run of Trauma Center and see how far we can get? See just how close to perfection we can become yet again. You all never got to see me complete all these achievements, so I feel I'm kind of indebted. Let me turn down the main music of the game. And yeah, just kind of go through it. Probably won't be getting many viewers on these streams either, because this series is not well known and it doesn't have a very big fan base behind it. However, what is that to stop me? Like I've ever let that stop me. I also do want to apologize for the huge delay since my last stream, because I actually got busy with work, and then right after that I also got I flew for the first time. I went all the way out to Arizona, right? I'm not there anymore, so I can kind of say that, but basically it was my first time being on an airplane. And so, one, it was nice to get to view the cold weather, but I also went to go visit some family and kind of tie up loose ends. And so that's kind of where I've been for the past several days. It's been about almost 2 weeks now since I last streamed. But it kind of helped me with a lot of my mental state. Because one of the hardest things for me is staying motivated. Motivation is just terrible for me. But I'm starting to try and figure out how exactly I can keep it up for as much as possible. Even streaming. Streaming is not hard. It's never hard. But it does mentally take a toll on me. Even if it's an easy thing to do, it doesn't mean that I don't still struggle with it. And, you know, that may sound stupid and all, but, you know, ADHD can do that. You just lose motivation for even the things that you love. And it's almost criminal how often it happens. Of course, I don't have to worry about that anymore, but... yeah, with that, that's pretty much going to be about it. That, and if I get good enough at this game, I may consider, you know, doing speed runs maybe. I know it sounds stupid, but if I get fast enough at the game, you know, I probably could throw in some attempts, so I won't be any world record pace or anything. Man, this is my game, you know. One of my things. Jesus, I forgot. That I had my TV volume. Okay. I may have to play back a little bit because it's the Wii, and yeah, I'm gonna bring my mic forward a little bit as much as I can. But because it's the Wii, I gotta use a sensor bar and all that, and in a hot minute to use the sensor bar. I feel so rusty. It's gotta take me forever. Alright. And since people haven't played this with me before, I'm gonna read through the dialogue just because it's fun. Essentially just for, you know, entertainment's sake. So, this is Hope Hospital, located in downtown Angeles Bay. Since its inception, Hope has selflessly served the community. One of the newest doctors here is still in need of guidance, but he strives to improve out of an earnest desire to help people. Dr. Derek Stiles will soon come to realize his full potential. Standard procedure. Hope Hospital consultation room. Patient has been moved to the pre-op area. This is Mary Fulton, age 39, Hope Hospital's veteran surgical assistant. She's kind and well-liked, so nobody mentions she tends to ramble too much. The injury is located on his forearm, and he's still fully conscious. He should be receiving blood test results from the lab any minute now. It looks worse than it is. He's not in any real danger. You might say he got lucky. Dr. Greg Kazel, the head of Hope Hospital's surgical department. He's not easily rattled, but he's strict and expects perfection from his subordinates. You'll be operating, Derek. I will? Derek Stiles, age 26, an inexperienced surgeon and the story's main character. He's just completed his residency and accepted a position at Hope's Hospital. I was just about to start my rounds, so worry about that later. You're not an intern anymore. Hurry up and prep for the OR. This is a simple extraction procedure. There's nothing to worry about. Just take your time, stay calm, and keep it steady. You should be able to handle this on your own by now. Alright, lacerations of foreign objects and upper right brachium requires removal of the foreign objects and suturing of any wounds. Let's begin the briefing. Our patient, Kevin Turk, just arrived in an ambulance. Lost control of his motorcycle and crashed through a glass door. Received a number of lacerations which have begun to hemorrhage. There are glass fragments lodged here in his right forearm. A cosmetic surgeon is out at a medical society meeting, but you should be able to handle the stitching. It's fairly straightforward. There are two main objectives in this operation. Suture any lacerations, extract fragments of glass from underneath the patient's skin. Be thorough and try your best not to leave any scars. Okay, let's begin the operation.
Let's begin. Suture in a zigzag pattern. You did very well.
There you go.
Be mindful of the direction. That's good.
That one was bad, damn.
Amazing, isn't it? Let's move on. Remember to be careful. Dr. Stiles? Treatment complete.
Yeah, I'm not very fast at the problem.
Dr. Stiles?
I should have this done by 4:35 normally.
Let's move on. That's good. Good job, Dr. Stiles.
The only specialist. Too slow. Would be fun if you had the healing touch right at the gate and you just instantly used it to fucking do like a regular procedure. Oops. Alright. Judging from the MRI, the tumor is isolated in his stomach. Benign, but you should be prepared for anything. Questions, Dr. Stars? Huh? Oh. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks anyways. Are you even listening? I know you're stressed, but this just so happens to be your job. Are you getting enough sleep? You need at least 6 hours a night. I'm sure they went over that in med school. His patients are depending on you. Derek, don't forget our follow-up appointment with Mr. Jenkins this afternoon. Have you read the report? I haven't, actually. You need to shape up. This is real life. We aren't playing games. You've been here 3 years, Derek. You shouldn't still have to babysit you. There'd be grounds to open an investigation. Impaired medical and social development of Dr. Derek Stiles. Marsh, cut me some slack, Mary. Not a resident doctor anymore, Stiles. You know that. By the way, Mary, I spoke with Dr. Hoffman. Thank you very much. Wait, you spoke with the director? About what? Don't worry, it's none of your business. Personal matter, if you ever mention it. Going on vacation or something? Wouldn't mind a nice long cruise myself. Lounging in the sun, sea, stretching. Okay, that's enough. We have an operation to perform. We confirmed that the surface of the stomach should be removed before it becomes malignant. We need to excise a tumor in the patient's stomach. 2 years ago, tests indicated that it was swollen benign. However, it's going rapidly and started hemorrhage. At this rate, it might become malignant. After talking with Mr. Laurie, we've decided to remove. One objective in this operation. Excise and remove the tumor in the patient's distal stomach. That is all. But you'll need to remove the tumor using the Powell procedure. First, drain the tumor's cytoplasm to decrease the size. Once you excise it, the cells can't metastasize, resulting in a smaller incision. Seems to be a trend towards this type of removal. Good idea for you to learn. Now, begin the operation. Stay calm and keep it steady.
Starting the operation.
Understood.
Let's begin.
Okay.
Dr. Stiles? That's good. Dr. Stiles? See? It's simple. Dr. Stiles? Keep it. That's good. You did very well. That's good. Dr. Stiles? Treatment complete. Good job, Dr. Stiles.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy. That one's super, super easy. So, I'm not surprised. Standard procedure, I didn't have the muscle memory for. So, I only got B. Hope Hospital, the nurse station. And so, since my husband's been relocated to a different office, I'll be leaving Hope Hospital, effective immediately. I'm really going to miss this place and all the friends I made here. But I promise to continue my work as a nurse, wherever life takes me. You all taught me that nothing is more satisfying than helping patients. It's a pleasure to have you on staff, Mary. Good luck with the new job. I can't believe you're leaving. This is all so sudden. How are you going to get by without her, Derek? Actually, Derek's the one reason I was a little hesitant to leave. I even spoke with my husband about it. Well, there's a kid here who depends on me. Asked me how long I've been working in pediatrics. Come on, I'm not that bad. Is Nurse Fulton still here? Oh, hello, Dr. Hoffman. Not interrupting anything, am I? Robert Hoffman, age 26, director and founder of Hope Hospital. He used to be a renowned surgeon, but then retired to work in management. No, of course not. I came to say goodbye since I won't be around tomorrow. Thank you for your many years of dedicated service. You're a fantastic nurse, probably our best. On behalf of our entire staff, I'd like to say thank you. Oh, sir, the pleasure was all mine. I wish there was some way I could thank you for this opportunity. Well, you're not going to stop nursing, are you? If you continue to help people, that will be thanks enough. Of course, sir, helping people is my life. It's just, wish I could stay and learn from you a little longer. Don't be modest. You already know everything I could teach you. I'm afraid Dr. Kazel surpassed me as a surgeon long ago. Dr. Hoffman. Good luck with your new job. Don't be a stranger, alright? At any rate, I have other matters to attend to, if you'll excuse me. Wish I could have seen Dr. Hoffman in action more often. But he hasn't performed any operations since that incident. Derek, let's discuss the next patient. Yes, sir. This will be my last procedure at Hope. Don't let me down, Derek. Today's procedure went very smoothly. I want you to handle Mr. Spence's operation today. Another tumor excision. Be careful, there's more than one this time, so you don't miss any. This is the last time I'll be assisting you, Dr. Stiles. You can handle this operation, I'll feel much better about leaving. Oh, I didn't mean to upset you. Wake up, Dr. Stiles. The only person you should be thinking about during an operation is the patient. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am. Let's review the main objective of today's operation. Excise and remove all tumors from the patient's pancreas. Now think back to yesterday's procedure and begin.
Starting the operation.
Here it goes.
Let's begin.
I did it bad.
Let's begin. Good luck. Let's move on. Just two more. One more left.
Damn, I wasn't fast enough. I was almost there.
You did very well. Dr. Stiles, see? It's simple.
Okay. Getting my rhythm back, kind of. Okay, buddy.
Well done.
I still got an excess for that? Okay. Probably because I didn't use the thing, really. I'm surprised it still gave me it. Whatever. It's a little undeserved. We're just doing a straight run-through everything, and then after we complete everything, you know, then we're going to go back and complete everything else that we didn't get. Don't really know what to say. I'm a little embarrassed. Miss Fulton was more than a great nurse. She looked after us, after all. She will be missed. You sure you're not glad to be free of my nagging? What are you talking about? I'm just worried Derek's going to start coming to work late again. The one that kept him in line, Mary. Oh, geez, I'm standing right here, guys. You don't need to worry. I'll be fine without Mary's help. I may be young, but I'm still a doctor. It's good to hear. Oh, no more sobbing phone calls from you, huh? What? I wasn't crying! Just teasing, Derek. You've grown so much since you joined us, and I'm proud of you. Work hard, and you'll surpass even Dr. Kazel one day. Don't forget that I believe in you. I wasn't here yet. Something wrong? I must be talking about my replacement. I'm believing you're going to need a new assistant. I'm supposed to train her this afternoon, but Sarah assured me she's very reliable. Hope everything's okay. Sorry I'm late. I'm Angie Thompson, the new nurse. I'll be starting here tomorrow. Very nice to meet you. Oh, she's a nurse? Isn't she a little too... What's that now? What? Huh? No, nothing. Pardon me. On the way here, I saw a man get hit by a car as he was crossing the street. Took him to a nearby clinic and stayed until they transferred him to St. Francis Hospital. Of course, the paperwork took forever to fill out, so yeah. Like you had a rough morning. Don't you worry about being late. I completely understand. Excuse me, has Miss Thompson arrived yet? I'm on the line from St. Francis Hospital. Must be about that patient. Please excuse me. Oh, here's something else. Looks like I'm leaving you in capable hands. What do you think, Derek? Alrighty. So the game really kicks off after this point. Because now that you have your company intel, this is where... Damn, I didn't get lettuce on my sandwich. Alright, I went to Wendy's and there was new Cajun chicken. But I asked for no pickle, add tomato, and they took out the lettuce. Good morning. Hello, Dr. Stiles. You're supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. Your patients shouldn't have to wait just because you're behind schedule. I'm sorry? Anyway, I'll call on the first one. Man, she's strict. Please have a seat, Mr. Cox. Yo, Doc. During today's surgery, we'll be removing a polyp from your throat. How are you feeling? It's important for us to know about any changes to your condition. There could be problems if anything unexpected happens. Oh no, fine, I guess. Well, I really don't know. Huh? Just not fair, you know? 10 years working part-time, keeping the dream alive. Now we finally landed a contract with a big-time record producer. My throat's screwed up. So what? If something goes wrong, I wasted my life? I have to work retail till I die because of the stupid polyp thing? Just try to relax. We're hoping for them. Oh yeah, hoping, huh? It's clearly all it takes, right? Hope. Not practice, not discipline. You can get by on hope. What, I had a record deal years ago. Maybe Dad was right. I was stupid to think I could be a rock star. Come on, try to stay positive. You're going to be fine, really. Sorry, Dex, Nate, Tisha. You guys fronted the money and I just ended up letting you down. I don't think I'll be able to pay it back. I need to take your blood pressure, Mr. Cox. This way, please. Yeah, whatever. Why didn't you just tell him everything would be fine? Wait, what? Did you even read your own notes? You knew he was nervous about this. Our job is about more than just treating illness. Proper bedside manners are an essential element in the patient's recovery. Things you say directly affect these people's attitudes. Don't you get it? Yeah, I do. I hope you handle things more appropriately during surgery this afternoon. Alrighty. We should start the briefing. Let's review today's patient, Mr. Cox. He started feeling pain in his throat about a month ago, coughing up blood since then, and now has trouble breathing. Mr. Cox is a rock singer. It's likely that a polyp has developed due to strained bronchial tubes. Obviously, it has started to hemorrhage. He attempted to treat it with a nebulizer. His condition is getting worse. Nothing life-threatening, but considering the patient's career, serious enough to warrant surgical intervention. It's impossible for him to fully recover. Your opinion, Dr. Kinsel? Sounds like a good plan. Ready, Dr. Stiles? This operation has 3 objectives. Drain the overflowing blood, locate the source of the patient's distress, and use a laser to remove it. This is a delicate operation, so we'll need to use the magnification tool. Remember, this is the patient's livelihood, so tread carefully. Nice work, Genji. Derek, good luck.
The operation.
Alright, this one's pretty easy.
Let's begin. Dr. Stiles? Use the mag there. There. Dr. Stiles? Dr. Stiles? Removal complete. There. Proceed as normal. Treatment complete.
Alright.
Almost done. Good work, Doctor.
Probably gonna make it. How the S rank Nurse Angie? That's crazy. You can't say that. Oh no, I got it. Okay. Well, Mr. Cox, your operation was a complete success. Don't try to speak yet. Your throat needs to rest for a few days. No worries though. A week from now, you'll be belting out power ballads, good as new. Speaking of which, how about a couple of tickets to your next concert? Alright, a real doctor. Give me a second. Thank you so much, Doctor. Take care now. Well, that looks like our last walk-in for today. Let's start a pre-op around 1 o'clock, okay? Don't you think we should have examined him more carefully? There are signs of cyanosis, which could indicate asthma. If that's the case, he needs to see his physician right away. Really? I didn't think it looked like anything serious. You need to start acting like a real doctor, Mrs. Stiles. Reacting. I'm sure he'll be fine. Okay. Multiple tumors confirmed in the small intestine, resulting in several other inflammations. Immediate removal is required. Since Dr. Kazel is at a conference, I'll be briefing you today. I think he'd be briefing me even if he was here. We're extracting a stage 1 tumor from the patient's small intestine, so if we take it out, he should fully recover. However, his blood test results were unusual. You can ask Dr. Kazel about that once he gets back. Once I extract the tumor, the patient should be fine. It's technically correct, but I'm pretty confident about this. I've extracted tumors several times already. It'll be a snap. Okay, keep the 2 operation objectives in mind then. Treat the inflamed epithelium in his small intestine, and excise and remove all tumors in the area. Ready? Let's
Starting the
begin.
operation.
This one's hell. I know that. I know this one is hell.
Let's begin.
Here. Yeah, we're gonna need all. I was gonna say we need all the help we can get.
Starting the operation.
Let's begin.
Fucking, I didn't mean to select that. I'm fucking washed, bro.
Starting the operation.
Let's begin.
Okay. Yep. Here we go.
Proceed as normal.
It's a balance of keeping the vitals up for a good score, and then also not fucking up while. We're there, I'm just. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting a good time on this.
Proceed as normal.
You're fucking kidding me. Okay, well, that's not gonna go well. Yeah, this is probably one we're gonna have to go back
Dr.
on
Styles?
several times.
We got it. Doctor.
Alright.
There.
Yeah, I fucked up my chain with that miss, so.
Good work, Doctor.
Yeah. That's gonna take a while. Dr. Styles. Oh, hey, AG. Thanks for your help tonight. I'd like to have a word with you about that last operation. Was there something wrong with my bedside manner? No, it's about the patient, actually. His white blood cell and globulin counts are rising rapidly. Also noticed inflammation along the patient's peritoneum. We should re-examine him immediately and consult a regular doctor. I agree with you, but I'm afraid we'll have to wait until tomorrow. I'm supposed to help with the next symposium. But me with some doctors from St. Francis to learn the ropes and everything. But they traveled a long way to meet me, and I can't just blow them off. I'll handle this first thing tomorrow, I promise. But now I have work tomorrow. I would like to talk a little bit longer. Oh well, at least now I'm ready for that symposium thing. Oh, my cell phone. Derek, where are you? Patient is in critical condition. Get back here right now. What? The taxi! Take me a whole hospital and step on it. Angie. A tumor metastasized behind his lungs, which then began swelling. It continued to fester until 30 minutes ago when the tumor ruptured. The patient is in shock and is suffering acute peritonitis. The other doctors are operating on him as we speak. Follow me, Dr. Styles. You need to see the consequences of your carelessness. I understand you didn't have much information to base the decision on. You admit that the tumor was difficult to see from the x-ray. However, the laboratory left you several memos about the patient. I understand they pointed out his extremely high readings. More than that, you dumped your responsibilities onto a nurse immediately following a very delicate operation. It wasn't... I mean... Miss Thompson, what are you... Please excuse me for interrupting, Dr. Hoffman. I understand that this is a little rude, but I have to say something. What is it? Well, the negligent attitude Mr. Styles has displayed thus far. Warned him about this patient at least 3 times, but he said that there were important personal matters he had to take care of. He just walked out without another word. Mr. Styles, maybe you didn't harm the patient directly, but how can I work under a doctor who doesn't even try to act like one? No matter how small or groundless a suspicion might be, patients are depending on you to take care of them. Why did you become a doctor? Do you even know? You don't deserve to be here. You're not a real doctor. I screwed up. I ignored the patient. Not my best. I didn't think it was anything serious. The patient almost died, and it was all my fault. But Dr. Styles isn't a good doctor. What was I thinking? No doctor. If I keep making mistakes like that. Uh-oh. Like rain. A severe case of coughitis. That's crazy. Hurry up, you two. We need to get all our displays inside. Rain. Maybe that'll help calm me down. Couldn't make things any worse. Sir, it looks like you're completely soaked. Come from a hospital? I don't want to head back pretty soon. They don't want me there. Apparently useless as a doctor. Hey, yeah, it's me. You're never going to believe what I just saw. Well, you can guess if you want. No, it's even better. There was this crazy accident on Walnut Street. The driver flew into the street and... Huh? No, it really happened. Play again.
No.
She'll understand. An accident on Walnut? You're going to be taken to our trauma ward. Dr. Case was out of town. There aren't any emergency doctors on call. And so begins life. Oh, I don't want to go back to that. Was right. Then there's no time to lose. Where are the accident victims, Angie? Dr. Styles. Patient, he was suffering cardiac arrest and couldn't resuscitate him. The other nurses are busy and Dr. Case is gone. I can't. What am I supposed to do? Patient's going to die, but I can't even. Calm down, Angie. Take me to the OR. Okay. Patient suffered cardiac arrest as a result of a car accident, multiple lacerations of the epithelium, and problems in the abdomen. What's the situation? The ambulance brought him here as soon as they could. His heart isn't beating. Tried reviving him, but... Angie! What do I do? I need help. Angie! Dr. Styles. The only person here who needs help is the patient. They're the ones who are going to help him. Up to us and only us, we're going to save him. Can't do this without you, Angie. I want to save his life. And this is a normal procedure. Come down, think things through. First, we need a pulse. We have to get a pulse. Understood.
We'll save this patient.
This is where shit gets real.
Be careful.
Oh, that's right.
Be careful.
Kinda got it.
We have a pulse.
A little slow.
Proceed as normal. Where could it be?
Okay.
That's impossible. I believe in you.
Fuck. God damn. There we go.
What is that? What?
Alright.
Concentrate. Don't die on me. I won't let him die.
What just happened?
Power of the healing touch. I think that good alone just
Well
fucked
done,
up the
Dr.
entire.
Styles.
Yeah, I didn't get a fucking pull on the last one. You're kidding me. That. Remind me to never get injured while you're on duty. No, fucking. That last fucking. If I didn't get a good on the Sitcher, it would have been an excess. That makes me want to go review it. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this one. This one's kind of difficult though. Bones. Alright, from overseas. St. Francis Hospital, conference room. Patient, Alan Chambers, is suffering from a comminuted fracture in his right forearm. He was rushed here as soon as the injury occurred, thanks to a nurse who witnessed it. Judging by the x-ray, this one could give some trouble. I'm sure Dr. Weaver will be able to fix him well. Good as new. Appreciate the confidence, but you know this is no big deal. I haven't let a patient down yet, have I? Tsunomi Weaver, age 29. A Japanese surgeon who came to America on an exchange program. Is transferring from her original hospital in Okinawa, she gained quite a reputation. Alan Chambers. Are you a famous screenwriter? You think it's the same guy? I'm gonna explain the media circus gathering outside. Hey, maybe they'll want to interview us. We're Dr. Weaver, anyway. She's probably the most photogenic doctor here. I definitely don't need that kind of attention. We're looking for a press conference. The head surgeon is welcome to take my place. You're too modest, Dr. Weaver. You should really put our hospital on the map, though. We have patients coming from all over. See, that exchange program was the best thing to happen to St. Francis. Surprised your hospital is willing to let you go, Doctor. Giving me too much credit. I haven't even been here for a full year. We're getting a little sidetracked, I think. Let's proceed with the operation. Good luck, Dr. Weaver. I just need to avoid unnecessary media attention. I can't believe they want me operating out in the open. Like, you learned a lesson in Okinawa. Comminuted fracture in the patient's radius bone. There also seems to be internal hemorrhaging. Bleeding, then rebuild broken bone. The time of dictation, 3:48 p.m. The patient's name is Alan Chambers. He has a serious fracture in his right arm. As for the x-ray results, fragments of the bone seem to be scattered and I see hemorrhaging. It said I will be approaching this operation with 3 objectives. Like fragments of his radius and Ola. Set the radius properly for healing. Turn the fragments to their original location and rebuild the patient's radius and this
I'm
pace
starting the
procedure.
operation.
Time to get started.
Let's begin. Good. Leave it to me. Wait a minute.
Dude, that thing is such a bitch. You'll be super close, but it'll just move out the way.
I see. Good. Done.
Alright.
Operation complete.
That was so bad. What the fuck? I didn't mean to space it here. Rookie! Okay, bro. That's its own little timeline. I'll have to come back to that one too. And if only I could have done a little minigame to fix my fractured ribcage, yeah. What the heck happened during that last operation? It almost felt like time was slowing down. Am I losing? I knew exactly what needed to be done, but I'm not sure how I knew that. I'm just talking in circles. I need to sit down and figure... Derek! Pay attention! Huh? I mean, I was. Stop daydreaming and start taking your job seriously. I'm sorry. We have a meeting about Mr. Pratt's operation. Angie, can you handle prep for that? Yes, of course, Doctor. Multiple thrombi present due to waste blockage. Immediate removal is required to prevent further complications. Go over the procedure for Mr. Pratt's operation. He's been suffering from dizziness and nausea recently. Tests show that waste accumulated in the spleen are now blocking blood vessels there. His objective is to remove the buildup of thrombi. Contrast medium was administered 30 minutes ago on IV. Because of that, you should be able to find the waste material using ultrasound. It shows a shadow or clipping near that area with the forceps. Stop moving, should stop moving. Make your incision, then drain the area. It's a sensitive operation, so you need to make proper use of magnification. Remember, the objective is remove all thrombi in the vessels. That is all. If further waste blockage occurs, the patient's vitals will drop. Remember, stay calm and keep
Begin the
steady.
operation.
Let's begin. Doctor. There. Then forceps. Drain the area. Treatment complete. Doctor! Proceed as normal.
Could have been a little faster. It's not. Yeah, mostly muscle memory stuff.
Concentrate.
Amazing.
Alright, cool. Yeah, it's kind of a hassle.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Yeah, I took too much damage. Alright. Angie, I'd like to review the footage of today's operation. Of course, sir. I'll bring it to you later. Right, that we should be able to tell from watching it. I called you here today to warn you about something. Dr. Kazel tells me you may have shown potential for the healing touch. Healing touch? You don't know? No. Doctors with the healing touch can cure incurable diseases. They can even save patients who come within an inch of death. I don't know how long this gift has existed, but the Greeks believed such doctors were descendants of Asclepius. You mean the god of medicine? Me? Those with the healing touch have certain special qualities. Heinous judgment, unbreakable focus, unmatched surgical skill. Haven't you noticed any changes during your operations? Well, sometimes it starts to feel like time is moving much more slowly than usual. Must be a result of your extraordinary concentration. Definitely marks you as capable of the healing touch. So I have all those powers? You need to forget about them. Those things are unnecessary. What? If you pursue this, yes, you will become an unparalleled surgeon. But are you prepared for the pain that would bring you? Derek, a doctor's hands are heavy with responsibility. Patients depend on us. Put their lives in those hands of ours. Can you imagine how heavy that burden would be with the healing touch? There aren't many doctors who can endure such a weight. I'm only telling you this for your own good. Forget about that power. Be a normal doctor. You'll never be happy on it. For my own good? Think of it this way. Right now you're standing at a large door, knocking. You continue to knock, the door will eventually open. But you can also turn your back on it and stay closed. Why not take a vacation? Get your mind off of surgery for a while. But trust me, it's for your own good. Okay. And this one's pretty easy. What's wrong, Derek? Shouldn't you be checking on your patients? Dr. Kazel. Do you think I should stop trying to improve as a doctor? So you spoke with Hawk. I was hoping the news about your abilities might motivate him to start operating again. Huh? Why would it do that? Back when the director was still operating on patients, he named that skill the healing touch and accepted its gifts. What? He has it too? Then something happened. He hasn't operated on anyone since. All because of one mistake. You imagine how heavy that burden would be with the healing touch. There aren't many doctors who can endure such a weight. Can I really do it? Can I master the healing touch? Well, I can't tell you what to do. I'm not the one with your abilities. But I know if you intend to use this power to help people, you need to take command of it. Take command? Yes, you can't be halfway with something like this. One simple mistake changed the director's entire life. He delved too far into something even he couldn't understand. I think you can learn a lot from the director's mistakes and control this power that's going to cost you. Do you think I can do it? Your skill seems to involve focus. Try to concentrate on that. Once you adjust, I'm sure you'll be able to make this decision for yourself. I can't fully understand the healing touch because I'm not you or Dr. Hoffman. In the end, nobody's going to be able to make this decision for you. Good luck, Derek. Need to focus on concentration. Dad always used to say I could never concentrate on anything. I mean, imagine one shape, like a star or triangle. It's on that. I'm sure I just made that up, but it definitely came in handy for exams. I mean, that could help now. Imagine a star. Just have to relax. Just concentrate.
Starting the operation.
This is just a concentration exercise.
One more time. One more time. This is all wrong.
Fucking... Hate these stupid cutscenes. So now I only got a B. God damn it. Like, I was doing it early, but because their text was still going, fucking couldn't do it. Should just move on to the surgical conference now. Save time. Those doctors involved, please stick around. We're starting, Doctor. Dr. Stiles, pay attention. Huh? What? Oh, sorry. Guess I didn't hear you. Is everything alright? I've been staring at that x-ray for a long time. I was just going over today's operation again in my mind. Anyway, let's get the conference started, huh? Spacing out a lot lately. You see, concentrating hard on something, I guess. Multiple aneurysms have formed on the surface of the large intestine. Requires sedative treatment and suturing of the affected vessels. There's two ways this could go. I could either do it really well or really terribly. I showed another number of aneurysms near his large intestines. All of them have ruptured and there is risk of anemia. We need to perform a laparotomy to get those aneurysms under control. The objective of this operation is to treat the aneurysms on the membrane of the patient's large intestine, and that should be all. First, inject the sedative into the swollen vessel to reduce its size. Excise the problem area and suture the vessel closed. You'll need to use magnification again to ensure your accuracy. Derek, concentrate on the patient. Don't worry about anything else.
Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin.
Oh, let's set this shit up. Oh no, it goes up to 80.
Doctor, be careful. Well done. Now's your chance. Doctor, then forceps. Good work. Aha!
Okay, that was definitely way off. But...
Then forceps.
Yeah, again, this could go only two ways, really.
Please be careful, Doctor.
You're fucking kidding me, bro.
Well done. Doctor!
Fucking, that one burst, bro? Okay, yeah, no, let's see, this is gonna go one of two ways. If I knew they both were at risk of bursting, I would have double tapped them.
This isn't good. Maybe your ability... Doctor!
God damn it, bro.
Drop
Fuck's sake. There's a way to do it. Really difficult.
Please be careful, Doctor.
No, don't die, don't die. Don't fucking die. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to it.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Bro fucking crashed out. Forget about that power. But were you prepared for the pain that would bring you? I became a doctor so that I could help people. If it costs you your life, you give up your own happiness? I don't know, but I do know that people need my help. I want the help. What? Where am I? The ceiling. What am I doing here? Dr. Styles! Angie, what happened? After Mr. Kovac's surgery, you just lapsed. I've been asleep for 3 days. What? 3 days? But what about my patients? I have operations scheduled. Already taken care of, Derek. One of the other doctors. That's in the past. We need to discuss how you're going to proceed from here. Okay? Derek, I forbid you from using healing touch like that. But why would you? That ability puts a tremendous amount of physical strain on your body. It's too risky. What if you collapse in the middle of a procedure? But without my healing touch, Mr. Kovac might have died. Exactly. This is why you mustn't abandon the healing touch. The device, you use it only when absolutely necessary. After all, you shouldn't be relying solely on the healing touch anyways. Developing your natural skills as a surgeon is far more important. You can't assume the healing touch was the only reason Kovac survived. Want to help people? Focus on strengthening your natural ability. I understand. Take it slowly. I'm sure the power inside you will find its way out. Be the best surgeon you can. One day you'll inherit the full heritage of his suffering. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Just let me die. Okay, so this one's a little weird. Doctor, emergency patient was just carried in. Vitals at 60, CS 300. She's in shock and losing blood fast. Call the rest of the staff. We need to operate immediately. Angie, get the patient in the OR. Derek, you handle the surgery. I'm on it. The patient's a 17-year-old female. Her case history is unknown. A massive bleeding in her thoracic cavity. Derek, you need to perform a lobectomy immediately. The operation has one objective. Treat all injuries within the thoracic cavity. We'll proceed from there. Drain the blood first if it's a large laceration. That use the forceps to close the area, then suture it. Be sure to drain any blood before moving on with the operation. Hurry,
Let's
Derek.
get started.
Here's where the plot really begins to pick up.
There isn't much time.
You're gonna want to go in the vitals here.
What the?
Alright.
Doctor? Doctor? Good work.
I think I need more citrus on that. Okay, so funnily enough, yeah, you basically just do that. Yeah, that one had way more citrus. That was such a bad citrus line.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Just injecting drugs into the patient. Yeah, I only got S rank because I fucked up. I know how to do one because it's such an odd requirement. That level counts on human error, and so it wants you to wait for one extra blood pool to form before you close the wound. Because it counts towards your points, right? Did you notice those cuts along the girl's wrist? Yeah, they looked recent. Say your real illness is deeper than we thought. If that's the case, I don't think we'll finish seeing complications. Reasons why. Hope hospital. Get away! I never asked you to save me. Leave me alone. Please calm down, Miss Reed. Alrighty. When I passed out, I could feel it. My chest was on fire. I was finally going to be free. Why'd you bring me back? I didn't want to live. Why would you want to die? You're still young. You have your whole life ahead of me. Yeah, there's something to look forward to, huh? When everyone says that, life sucks. I'm tired of all this pain. Pretty enough to date the popular guys. Too fat. Well, my mom called me a failure yesterday because I might not even graduate. The life you'd want, I'm never going to be happy. That all depends on my attitude. What a joke. A positive outlook won't just magically solve all my problems. Maybe you should die. There are patients here who have to fight just to breathe properly. Every day someone dies after a lot of painful struggle to hold on. Sorry we saved you. We'll end your life for all I care. Angie! You did your best, Doctor, but I'm afraid it was wasted effort. Stop talking like that, Angie. There were other things to attend to. Sorry you had to waste your time operating on me. Helping someone is never a waste of time. Leave me alone. I won't blame that nurse for hitting me. It made me too. I'm not going anywhere, you're still sick. What kind of surgeon are you then? Well, you fix me. It's not that kind of sickness. Doctor's job is about more than just physical illness. Miss Angie taught me that. When I was little, I had a cat named Tama. We were playing one day and he ran out into the street. He wasn't fast enough to do anything. The car hit him and I blamed myself. I decided it was my fault Tama died. I really thought I'd killed my cat. All I could think about. I told my mother I did a terrible thing and I wanted to die. What happened then? She slapped me. Hard. And told me Tama would be ashamed of me. And she was too. She also said I was the one who should be the most ashamed of us. Said that to you? Who did you grow up with, Linda? Huh? Do you have any siblings? What about pets? My parents. Friends at school, I guess. Did you look those people in the eye and tell them you want to die? No, wait, of course not. I want to be left alone. And hold this. Mirror? Look at that girl there and say, I want to die. I want. Couldn't do it either. Tell her you're sorry. I think she deserves an apology. Stop worrying about other people and start making that girl happy. Don't work hard in school for your mom's sake. Do it because you'll learn more. Become a better person. Don't let other people decide whether or not you're happy. Find things you enjoy and do them. That'll make you popular. You'll like yourself a lot more. You aren't too fat. It's in your charts, remember? Your mother sounds like a smart lady. Really? She could be pretty weird sometimes. And she'd say, maybe weird, but think of all the stories you'll have to tell one day. That's interesting. Sorry, I guess I got a little carried away. Really though, she's great. Let you rest now. I think I'm toning to take a nap. Good idea. Sorry for talking so much. Next time I'll... Thank you. You're a good doctor. Reconciliation. Time for a break. I'll go get us some coffee. Thanks, that's a great idea. Linda Reed's room on the way here, but something wrong? Her parents were there. All three of them started crying and apologizing all at once. Seems like a lot more was going on than we thought. School, her father's job, eavesdropping? Well, I was curious. Didn't hear anything worth dying over though. Everyone worries about that stuff during high school, you know? I think we all handle our problems in different ways. But I'm glad her family came to visit her. Surgeons aren't really equipped to heal psychological ones. Don't sell yourself short. I can only try. Anyway, if her family knows about it, then they can help her. Yeah, I think she'll be fine. The girl's lucky she was brought into this hospital, though. Huh? Why? Well, this is only a rumor, but I hear there's a death doctor. A what doctor? Euthanasia. That doctor had been treating her when she has to die? Death doctor, huh? Really can't understand why anyone would want to die. Derek, we just received some strange results back on Linda Reed. Do they explain the bleeding in her lungs? I think it's directly related. Extremely high levels of cypherhedrin in her blood. Cypher? That. New antihistamine, doctor. We usually use to treat allergies. I know what antihistamines do, but why didn't she tell us she was on medication? Because she wasn't. Drugs involving cypherhedrin are still in clinical trial. Also, our test indicated in 24 times the suggested dosage. Side effects from overdose includes headaches and emotional distress. In extreme cases, the mood swings are serious enough to prompt suicide. That explains her death wish. It contributed, but I doubt that was the primary cause. Still, I've never heard of cypherhedrin being synthesized within the body. Whatever's causing it might be the source of those lacerations. The doctor! What is it? Reed's condition is getting worse. She's complaining about excruciating chest pain. What? Linda, doctor, I want to live. I want to live, doctor. Please. Derek, we're operating now. Alert the staff. Hurry! Hemorrhaging lacerations have reformed in the right lung. Please conduct an investigation while performing hemostatic treatment. Her blood pressure is decreasing at a frightening rate. We suspect hemorrhaging in her lungs again. There has to be some explanation for why these lacerations are occurring. Until we figure out what that is, there's not a lot we can do. We should have two objectives during this operation. Treat any bleeding injuries within the thoracic cavity. Discover the source of the lacerations. I'll be working as your assistant. Stay calm, Derek.
Save this patient.
She wants to live. I have to save her.
Let's begin.
The plot thickens. such a low HP, dude.
Proceed as normal. What is that? What? Please be careful, Doctor.
Dude,
They keep coming! Vitals dropping.
fucking pickle mama.
Is that guilt?
Feels like old times.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Only an A. Must not have been fast enough. I'd like to remind everyone that the details of this operation should be considered strictly confidential. Bring Linda Reed's medical files to my office immediately. I'll provide updates when appropriate. That's all for today. Doctor, could that have been guilt? How do you know about that? I don't know much. It was mentioned in my father's research. When did your father come across something like guilt? Well, he was a researcher. Other than that, I don't really know. Give me some time to examine the situation. Well then, don't mention guilt to anyone, understand? Sir. The hell is guilt? And so the plot thickens. All right. I'm here. Please come in. Pardon me, but why was what called to your office? Why don't you have a look at this examination report first? Who's this for? Linda Reed. What do these headings mean? Recognize them. Positive chiral reaction? Guilt positive. Spectral analysis. G1R? Those tests are beyond their capabilities, so we enlisted help from an outside organization. Last few years, the bizarre disease with varying symptoms have been reported in several isolated cases. The things they had in common? Each victim's body turned against itself and they all died. Because of that, we believe each subject was infected with guilt. Gangliated eutrophin immunolatency toxin. Then, you think Reed's illness was... Exactly. Linda Reed is a guilt victim. I'm surprised you were able to treat her without the proper resources. It's a difficult operation, but I wanted to save her. While that decision may have changed your life, the organization we mentioned before has requested that you join them. What? Why me? Your healing touch ability allowed you to successfully cure a guilt victim. Hey, that was all skill, baby. What organization is this, anyways? They're an arm of the World Health Organization that specializes in exterminating intractable diseases that threaten mankind. We call Caduceus. Caduceus? I remember seeing them listing essays on cancer and AIDS treatments. Aren't they the ones who eradicated the TFTA and influenza last year? Caduceus wants me? What are you going to do, Derek? Been offered a chance to work at the forefront of modern medicine. Well, I mean, it's an honor. Also sudden. Not really sure what to do. I mean, it changed my whole life. You don't need to decide right away. Remember that this is a choice, not an order. The only reason I'm telling you this is because an old friend asked me to. To be honest, I'm against you joining Caduceus. What? Why? I don't think a research laboratory is the right environment for you. Didn't you say you wanted to help patients face to face? It's true. Probably see this as well. The letter? Ariaki, Monday. Death is denied those who seek it. It would be their destiny. Search for it like treasure, but the modern age conceals it. What's this supposed to mean? Arrived shortly after Rinda Lead was hospitalized. Don't know who sent it. Supposedly, these letters arrived shortly before guilt does. Huh? It means guilt doesn't occur naturally, which means it could be some kind of man-made virus. The World Health Organization is considering it terrorist activity. What? Someone is creating guilt and releasing it into society. We don't have any leads as to who or why. Almost as if it's meant to confuse us. The UN even created a new term to describe it. Medical terrorism. Lucius is anticipating a large-scale guilt outbreak. And they need skilled doctors to be ready for it. Hopefully now you see the stakes involved in this. Think it out. Don't make your decision lightly. And then this one's a heart valve operation, if I remember correctly. Hope Hospital, room 207. Thank you so much, Doctor. This hurt so badly. I thought I was gone. Well, appendicitis is a fairly common condition. Congratulations on your recovery, Mr. Sasano. If wife gets sick, I'll make sure you're the one operating on her. Well, it would probably be better if she didn't get sick at all. So that's true. Talking to patients is one of my favorite parts of the job. I really leave that behind. Derek will be starting the operation briefing soon. Okay. Alrighty. Mitral prolapse regurgitation. Since complications may arise, it is necessary to replace the valve with a synthetic one. You'll be operating on Elise Chalk, who's been in our pediatric ward. Very young child with valvular heart disease. It was a tough decision, but her parents finally decided to go ahead with the procedure. Having one main objective for this operation. Place a valve in her heart with a synthetic one. You use a triple incision to excise the valve. 3 times. You need to be as cautious as possible. Understand? Technology has made a lot of situations much easier for us. Heart surgery will always rely on a skillful doctor. AG, keep an eye on the oscillograph to aid Dr. Styles. I understand. Don't let the gravity of this operation intimidate you. Conference is over. It is in your hands now, Derek. Begin the operation.
Let's begin.
I probably should just switch immediately to the...
Vitals are critical.
Jesus. My timing sucks.
Doctor,
Oh, I didn't think it was gonna be that fast. But let's go ahead and retry because I also fucked up.
Let's begin.
Let's begin.
Vitals are critical.
What the
Doctor,
fuck, bro? I'm actually terrible.
doctor.
Proceed as normal.
Treatment complete.
Okay.
Amazing.
Fuck. Okay, don't do this to me. Alright. Nope. Fuck, I forgot that's what the switcher was.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do it a different day. The sob story continues. Dr. Hoffman, I'm going to accept the offer from Caduceus. So, you're willing to throw away your own happiness for this? I know about what happened to you in the past. I know that having superior skills will only create more pressures to succeed. That everyone will expect me to have answers nobody else has. For those are valid concerns. And the path I've chosen will probably cause me a lot of pain. But I became a doctor so that nobody would have to die from an incurable disease. Not ever again. Diseases are painful. Losing someone to the disease is even more painful. Hard for doctors to tell people their loved ones can't be cured. I'm going to make sure they won't have to. Caduceus has already found ways to save thousands of people. I can somehow help them find cures for incurable diseases. I'll accept that responsibility. I'm joining Caduceus. I should warn you that this particular tumor is very delicate. Careful when you take it out. Contracted it during an early research stage. I'm afraid it's rather advanced now. I don't think it has much chance of survival. Of course, it would be better not to lose him. That's why they wanted you to try. That's what all this research was for, but I know I wouldn't get a real answer. 4 cases in the past month. Is it just me, or are you guys having some trouble lately? People are afraid to die. No need to waste your sympathy on the choices they made. Don't worry about me. Sympathy isn't an emotion I feel much anymore. Patient exists so I can save him. Simple as that. You'll need to use the healing touch in this case. You'd have even called me if it wasn't that serious. Without patients like this, I'd never be able to practice my true medical talent. Let's get this over with. Bring him in. Alright, she does a bunch of yapping. Not too interested.
I'm ready.
Alright.
Next. Good. That's 2. Next. What the?
See, here's where it gets difficult, because you have to fucking...
Get those vitals up.
Okay, yeah, this could be a problem. Basically, you have to... fuck. Alright. Yeah, no, he's dead. Fuck. Basically, the damage starts racking up quickly. This is always a tough operation.
I'm ready.
I should heal him back up. Cool.
I'm ready.
Okay, or we'll just fuck up.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Next. Good. That's 2. Next. What the? Those vitals up. Ah. Okay. Come on.
Yeah. He's like, here. Healing touch.
Done.
Yeah, that entire section is just stressful.
Done.
Can't find they reuse those tumors out for the level now. Yep. He repaired her broken wings, so... The international organization seeking to eradicate disease. Lucius USA is the American branch, for additional branches in Europe and Japan. This branch specializes in researching anti-infection measures. It was originally established in 1980 as a top-secret offshoot of HHS, Department of Health and Human Services. Once the organization went international, the central agency was renamed Caduceus USA. They are authorized to act on their own, outside of government protocols. Styles will be coming now. Huh? Welcome to Caduceus USA, Derek. Nice to meet you. Sidney Kazel, the Director of U.S. Operations. Brothers told me a lot about you. How did you decide to accept our offer? Sidney Kazel, age 35, Chief Director of Caduceus. He dedicated his life to the study of clinical medicine after his wife died of a tragic injury. Oh yeah, I think Dr. Kazel mentioned having a brother. It was an honor to even be considered for this position. E.G. Thompson, would you come in as well? Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're young, but I hear you're hardworking and sharp as a tack. Look forward to seeing what you both can do here at Caduceus. Thank you, sir. I'll do my best. Secretary of Health and Human Services should be here shortly. I told you were both coming in today. He insisted on stopping by. He's in charge around here, so I'm sure you'll be seeing him a lot of them. This way, Mr. Secretary. Congratulations, Derek, Angie. I'm Richard Anderson. Well, perhaps it would be more appropriate to thank the both of you. Richard Anderson, current Secretary of Health and Human Services. After a long career in politics, he became the Executive Director of Caduceus. Thank you for accepting such a dangerous job. Told that operating on guilt puts the surgeon at risk too. Still have no idea who's responsible for spreading it. But from what I hear about you two, you're up to the task. Scientific advances, DNA treatments, changing social environments. We live in challenging times, and it's our responsibility to research and develop treatments that ensure the stability of world health. All this means is, I'm pleased to have you both on board. I hope you'll do your best and take your work seriously. Yes, sir. This USA conference room. This is Dr. Clark's, resident surgical expert. Oh, I wouldn't say expert. There's always room for improvement. Stephen Clarks, age 42. Lucius's chief surgeon. He has a wife and 2 children. Kind demeanor has been a blessing and comfort to many patients. Nice to meet you. I'm Stephen Clarks. Nice to meet you, Dr. Clarks. Sir, anesthesiologist, Dr. Myers. Name's Sybil. Nice to meet you. Sybil Myers, a well-respected anesthesiology specialist. She used to be a police officer, but left the force to practice medicine. She was intelligent and very spirited. Kept her old nickname from the force, Iron Vixen. You're fired from... Oh, whoops. You're Hope... Damn it. You're from Hope Hospital, right? Isn't that Greg Kasel's office? Do you know him? We went to med school together. It's helped me in a lot of ways. He's the only person here who knew Sidney was his younger brother. Anyway, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. It's nice to meet you. Some of our staff aren't here today, so you'll have to meet them later. Think this will lighten our workload? Got it. Have you taken a look at the list of incoming patients? Oh well. Have you guys been working with a lot of patients here? Public isn't aware of this yet, but we're on the verge of an outbreak. Congress recently voted in favor of giving us a budget increase, but it won't be good enough. At any rate, we won't need you to start treating patients until tomorrow. Okay, let's get all that paperwork out of the way. Sounds good. Jeez, who knew filling out employment forms could be so tiring? Pretty late, yeah. Hey, why did you come to Caduceus anyway? Does it matter? Oh, well, I was just curious why you decided to join too. Dr. Kazel recommended me. It's not what I meant. Before, it seemed like you knew something about guilt, so... Had anything to do with your father's disappearance? Not really. Caduceus has the newest technology and research material. I want to be here, on the front line of modern medicine. Same as you wanted to become a master surgeon. I want to be a master assistant. That's really all there is to it. Guess that makes sense. We'll work hard, together. Sodium chloride's ready, so if we increase the sediment... Huh? Sounds like someone's on the phone. Derek? Sorry, gotta run. Yeah, I'll get back to you, dude. No way. Tyler? No way. No way! You seriously work here now? Tyler Chase, a surgeon at Caduceus. Went to med school with Derek. He's very optimistic and tries to keep everyone in a good mood. But yeah, I started today. Say, it's very much a pleasure to meet your gorgeous assistant. My name is Angie Thompson. Nice to meet you. And I heard him say the new guy's name was Styles, but this rocks! Didn't think you were adventurous enough to join Caduceus. And I mean, you weren't exactly an A student, man. But everyone's been hyping you as a highly skilled surgeon. What? Nobody's told me anything about that. I don't want people expecting too much from you right away. Oh, you have a pretty good track record so far, Dr. Styles. You can change a lot in 3 years, you know? Not you. You're probably one of the top 5 in our class. Guess you can see for yourself, hmm? Good luck, man. We ought to throw you a party or something. See ya. Can't believe Tyler works here. Oh, sorry. Tyler's a friend of mine from med school. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. He was the professor's favorite, so I guess I assumed he'd still be taking classes. Potassium chloride, huh? I wonder if he's doing animal tests. Alright. Several guilt victims are currently hospitalized here at Caduceus. You obviously need to treat them ASAP. We don't know how. At the moment, we're trying to slow the disease's progression. I had a lot of trouble operating on guilt as well. This patient is similar to your previous experience with guilt. I watched the video footage of your surgery at Hope, but it moved so quickly I couldn't tell what was going on. Looking forward to seeing you in action today. See what you got, buddy. I don't need any more pressure, thanks. Dr. Myers will handle the anesthesia. No problem. Myers is a tough chick, Derek. If you screw this up, don't expect her to ever work with you again. Stop trying to scare the newbie, Chase. This is a difficult operation, and we don't have any room for mistakes. Do your best, kid. You got it. I'll be briefing you on the procedures for this operation. Today's patient is a guilt victim who was brought here 3 days ago. Derek, you've actually operated on this exact strain already. It's called Kariaki, wasn't it? Correct. This guilt hides inside organs while attacking their tissue. Removing it, however, should be just like removing any parasite. We want a simple case to evaluate your ability. We have one objective in this procedure. Remove the Kariaki. Leave the exact details of the operation to your discretion. There's your talent, Dr. Styles.
Let's begin the operation.
My health, 75, that's not bad enough.
Doctor,
Well done.
Crazy. Stop that!
We've located the guilt. Amazing!
Let's kill you.
dropping.
They keep coming! Doctor!
Alright. Damn it. Really? I got a C on that? Probably because I got a miss. Alright. I think we'll do Def Terra and then that'll be it. Tyler, you're wrong. Where could you be? I don't think you'd have any patience today. Is this a new thesis? Guess he still finds time for academics after all. Netherlands, Utrecht, euthanasia. Why would he keep a euthanasia thesis in his files? Oh, there's a letter. Thank you, doctor. Because of you, my husband finally found peace. What the? Bring that up at the next conference. Yeah, he's coming back. Where do they put these? Hey, what's happening, Derek? Do you need help with something? I was just coming in to ask you about something. Oh, right. Medication for the guilt patients. No stop medications? As far as I know, there hasn't been any... Oh, well, okay. If you don't know, then I'll just... Sorry to bother you. See you later, okay? Wait, Derek. I need to show you something. You'll find out about it sooner or later. But what? I swear I didn't... Follow me. Hey Tyler. How you doing, Amy? Oh, good. That sucks. Sorry I made you get up. Derek, this is my sister, Amy. She's been hospitalized here for 2 years. I think she's infected with guilt? Yeah. Amy's condition is the reason I came here in the first place. Amy, this is Derek Stiles. He's an old friend of mine. She's gonna be treating you, so go easy on him, okay? Okay. Come to examine her again, Dr. Chase? Leslie Sears, age 26. One of the many nurses on staff at Caduceus. Now he looks after several guilt patients, including Amy Chase. And I just came to see how my little sis was holding up. Oh, I see. She hasn't been doing her homework lately. Actually hoping you could talk to her about that. But it's so boring. Sis, if you slack off, then you'll end up dumb like your big brother. More people know how smart you are, don't you? Bad, okay? Anyway, big bro's gotta run. I'll visit you again tomorrow. Must be going through a lot, Tyler. Yeah, I guess it's payback for what I've been doing, huh? Huh? Look, dude, I know you saw my paper in that letter. Practicing euthanasia ever since I graduated. That's my deep, dark secret. I heard rumors, but I never thought the Death Doctor could be someone like you. Why would you do that? One of the professors I had before we met died of cancer. It was already too late when they found it. Professor Blanca told them that himself. All he had left to look forward to were a few weeks of suffering and painful treatments. Good people shouldn't have to go through pain like that before they die. But he gave him the gift of a painless death. But that's... Of course people would prefer to live. It's only natural. Everything causes pain and there's no chance of recovery. Then, are you really living? No, you're just sticking around so other people don't feel bad. It isn't true. No, it's naive. But I knew there might be consequences when I started doing it. Probably think it's just suicide. Worse, murder. Things are different now. I have to be there for Amy. You're gonna turn me in? At least wait till Amy's gone. You aren't doing that to Amy. I won't let you. Alright. Everyone, prepare for surgery. Angie, bring in the patient. Meet you in the OR. Hurry. Yes, sir. Tyler, this is an emergency. Come on, hurry. What are you doing? Let's go. Can't operate on her. What? I have to. Have you seen the PET results? The guilt's already migrating. Respiratory system's in trouble and her digestive tract is next. What are we supposed to do? Are you just going to watch her die? Do you have any idea how many things you've tried? Dr. Clark's couldn't help, and he's the best there is. What we could do is thin out some of the tumors. Watch her get weaker day by day. Amy doesn't have a lot of time left. What are we supposed to do? Oh, you were supposed to leave her alone. She doesn't have to suffer. You really think cutting her open again and again is gonna do anything? So what? You just want to watch? You want us to watch guilt tear her apart? You don't get it. She doesn't need to go through all this suffering. Even if this operation helps, she might never open her eyes again. She's been connected to some machine, waiting to die. If that's the case, I'd rather send her off myself. You call yourself a doctor? Maybe he's brother before I'm a doctor. You think I'm going to watch my sister suffer just because that's my job? I don't care if I lose my license. I'm talking about my sister. Why are you still doing it? Hurry up. Dr. Clark's? You may not be able to operate. What? Guilt's in her lungs. It blew up faster than we expected. Maybe she's not strong enough to survive the surgery. What if we separate the operation into 2 procedures? Oh good. When we extract the guilt entirely, we'll be right back to where we started. Now do you get it, Derek? How it always works. I always knew it would come down to something like this. I'll operate on. It'll be okay if we can extract all of it, right? Leave her alone, you bastard! Healing touch might be possible. I was doing what was best for Amy. I was just a coward. Didn't even consider what she wanted. Derek, can you handle this operation for me? I don't deserve to touch her. I'll hold these hands. Doing Caduceus so it can help people. That's you, Dr. Chase. Shouldn't we do everything we can if it might save a person's life? Yeah. Dr. Chase, please brief Dr. Styles on the Death Terra strain of guilt. Yeah, no problem. Hang in there, sis. Be right back. Our reaction positive. Death Terra bodies detected. Complete removal from the stomach and lungs is required. Death Terra is basically a tumor. A really gnarly one. It replicates its DNA while actively moving throughout the body. A tumor that moves? That's impossible. Well, to be fair, moving is kind of a bad way to describe it. It copies itself to other locations, so it just looks like it's moving. Basically, it keeps on replicating its data and creating new tumors. It's horrible. Good news though, we might just know its weak point. What is it? Death Terra comes in 2 flavors. We'll call them Type A and Type B. Type A's and Type B's like to eat each other up when they meet up. They're both equally strong, so they kind of just stall there. They're not moving, they're just like any old tumor, right? After we drain the guilt's tissue, we can just excise it. Hopefully. I mean, this is all theoretical. One wrong move and they multiply. No room for trial and error. Like we could safely test the theory before trying it. But you have the healing touch. Seeing you use it, man. It's amazing. If anyone can save Amy now, I know it's you. I don't need to tell you the objective of this operation, do I? Remove the guilt from the patient's stomach and lung. That's all. Just save her, man. All that stuff I said before, just forget it. Please, Derek.
I won't give up.
I understand.
There isn't much time.
Really?
Doctor, proceed as normal. We've located the guild. Doctor! Chiral reaction decreasing. Chiral reaction decreasing. Hurry! Doctor! Amazing! Good news! We can do this.
Okay. Yeah, unlike on the DS, all far doesn't really carry over. Damn it. Dude, fucking. And this is where everything. Yep. Dude, fucking hell. Stop, bro.
Vitals drop.
And this is where RNG completely fucks me, dude. Fucking hate Death Terra. I hate Death Terra. Dude, I fucking... It's such a gamble. Such a gamble of a disease. It's like, you can play just fine, but all because they just won't stop fucking knocking into each other, you lose. And until you drain one and differentiate them, they basically act on the same intervals and can keep hitting each other. So.
Doctor, proceed as normal. We've located the guild.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they also make you.
Doctor,
They
chiral reaction
tend to
decreasing.
not go the same direction if you use the antibiotic gel, but they quickly drain the health if you do
Chiral
that.
reaction decreasing. Hurry! Amazing! Good news! We can do this.
Okay, this is actually
Doctor!
really good.
The chiral reaction is dropping. Vitals dropping. Vitals dropping. The chiral reaction is negative.
cool. The complete RNG. That one's so much better than the other. That one's gonna take just tries for a good run. I kind of let it sink too low. But if I just don't let that happen, you know. Alright. I think that's where we're gonna leave it off for today. You know, it's nice coming back to this game. Obviously, we've got some work to do. We gotta finish playing through the game, and then we gotta clear through and actually get all the excess rankings. But hopefully we can continue this journey. It's a game I actually enjoy playing. I have fun with it. And who knows, maybe you guys would like to see more of it. If you do, please let me know. Like, you know, I love doing games that both I enjoy and you guys enjoy. And some of you probably have never seen this game before. So, that